Hi everyone, Eli here. Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to explain the 3 biggest mistakes that I made going from zero to making my first 7 figures, my first $1 million with dropshipping e-commerce. This is going to hopefully be a really insightful, valuable video for you. You can hopefully avoid making these mistakes in your own business. And if I'm talking about one of the mistakes that I made and you realize I'm making this mistake as well today, well, hopefully that's enough to shake you, wake you up a bit so you can stop making that mistake and start making progress with your business. Before I jump into the 3 keys, the 3 lessons that I learned, if you are getting value from this video, if you like e-commerce, you like making money with e-commerce, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'm dropping daily videos to help you make more money and grow your e-commerce business. Let's get into it right now. The first mistake that I made was when I was starting out, and this is a big one. It hurt me for a long time, and I know it really holds back a lot of beginner entrepreneurs, and that is just not taking enough action. So not enough action. This is a big one, and it really stops a lot of people from really seeing any success. What do I mean by not enough action? Well, when I was starting out, I was loving, this world of making money online and marketing and sales. I was absolutely addicted to it. Full immersion. I wanted to learn everything about everything. And I really thought that I needed to know everything about everything before I could start. Before I was qualified to actually do anything, I felt like I needed to know everything. And that honestly can't be further from the truth. There's this principle out there, and it's money loves speed. Basically, the faster you can get something done, the faster you're going to make money. Equally, if you take a long time to launch something, well, you're going to take a long time to make money. It just makes sense, right? And that is what happened with me. I've spent so much time learning. I spent about 90% of my time learning and 10% of my time actually taking any action. I was watching YouTube videos. I even spent thousands of dollars on courses, but never took any action from those courses. I got mentorship, and I never really did anything with that mentorship. And it was not the coach's fault. I just never really applied anything. I was more addicted to learning, and I felt like I wasn't qualified enough. I didn't know everything, so I didn't feel like I was in a position to start. And when I did start, I would build up these beautiful stores with amazing products, and I just would never actually launch the store. I would never, actually run any ads or run any traffic to the store. I was always wondering, why am I so broke still? I know everything. It's got to the point where I was like, I know all of this stuff, yet I'm still broke. Why? Well, I'm broke because I didn't actually do anything. I spent a lot of time learning, but I never actually did anything. The truth is, the fastest way to learn is to do. And what you want to do is you want to identify somebody who has results, go work with them, and then you've got yourself a game plan on what you need to do. Once you've got that game plan because you've gone and found somebody that has results that is where you want to be, then you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it until it works for you. It's the scientific method. It's action and reiteration. And that's basically what happens. It's this constant cycle of I'm taking action and then I'm getting feedback. From that feedback, I'm taking more action. And it's this constant cycle. That is really where the learning happens, in the action and iteration phase, and that's the scientific method. So that was the first big mistake that I made when I was starting out, going from zero to making my first $1 million online. I spent way too much time learning, feeling like I needed to be perfect, and never actually doing anything. And you never really start doing, you never really start learning until you start doing. The second big mistake that I made was getting addicted to scaling, but not really understanding cash flow. So the second issue is cash flow. And this is a really big one when you're starting out. So when I was starting out, I didn't have a credit card. I had about $3,000 to my name. I didn't have much money at all. I was going through university. My partner at the time, we were just like scraping by. And I was hearing all of these people talk about how fast they were scaling. They were scaling, to $10,000, $20,000 per day. And I thought, oh, that's going to be awesome. I'm going to, be able to scale to these crazy numbers. When I started seeing success, so I started taking action, I started, getting some success, I got up to I think I was spending about $5,000 per day on Facebook ads. When you go through the weekend using Stripe, you don't really get paid out until the Monday. So you need basically $5,000 for Friday, $5,000 for Saturday, $5,000 for Sunday, and $5,000 for Friday, and then for Monday, and then Monday afternoon, the cash comes back into your account. So I was spending about $5,000, making about $13,000 back. But I would have to go into the hole $20,000 before I actually got maybe $50,000 on the Monday back. Not understanding cash flow is super important, because without cash flow, without a large cash reserve, you're stuffed. You can't scale. You're going to go into a hole over the weekend or over a 2 or 3 day period, depending on the payout times for your merchant accounts, where you could be in the hole $20,000, $30,000 if you're scaling, and you're not going to get that money back. So you need to have money to pay for your ad spend up front. Okay, so that's really important, is understanding cash flow. Okay, you can really only scale to the level of cash that you have available to you. So right now I'm in a much better position. I can scale pretty much as I want. But when I was starting out, I was trying to spend $5,000 a day on Facebook, and then I realized, oh crap, I'm going into the whole $20,000 over the weekend before I get my payout, which was on the Monday. Scaling is super sexy, and that's why everybody talks about it, but nobody really talks about cash flow. And cash flow is king. And without cash flow, your business will die. And it's the exact same if you get a PayPal hold or a Stripe hold or a rolling reserve placed on your account where they're taking 20 or 30% from every transaction. That's going to add up. And that could really cripple your business if you're not aware of cash flow and scaling. Okay, so that's the second one, is cash flow. Not really understanding how cash flow worked and the importance of having cash reserves. So when you start making profit in your business, I strongly encourage you to just put it aside, and then you're going to have that cash reserve, which will allow you to scale to higher levels. So don't go out there and buy fancy watches or clothes or cars. Keep that money, put it aside. That will allow you to really scale, ratchet up your ad spend at a higher level, and not have to worry about those cash flow issues. The third thing, this was the third biggest mistake that I made, and it is not hiring fast enough. So not hiring fast enough. Okay, not hiring fast enough. I was trying to do everything myself. I was trying to reply to all of my customer emails. I was trying to do all of my product research myself. I was trying to make all of my video ads myself. I was trying to do all of my bookkeeping, all of my accounting myself. And that was the thing that was hurting me the most. So, I started off not taking enough action. Then when I really started to take action, I ran into cash flow issues, and then I didn't hire fast enough. I was trying to spin all of the plates. I was trying to play all of the instruments, but really when it comes to scaling your business, you can't play all of the instruments. You have to hire really good people, start offloading all of those tasks, because you want to free up your time to really focus on the growth of the business. You don't want to be making all your Facebook ads. You don't want to be replying to customer emails. You don't want to be doing, all of the product research yourself. You don't want to be doing your bookkeeping, all of your accounting yourself. When you start making profit, one is you want to put it aside so you have that nice cash pool that will support cash flow. And the other thing you want to do is you want to reinvest that profit back into your business, hiring new team members, because hiring new team members will allow you to scale to greater levels. And I've got my e-commerce business to the point now where basically a lot of it's automated, a lot of it's delegated. I've got bookkeepers, lawyers, accountants, video editors, product researchers really everything set up. And that's really what you want to do as well. It's not about going out there and just trying to blow that profit on flexing and buying fancy stuff, right? Reinvest that profit, roll it back into your business, because that will allow you to create the infrastructure for your business that will allow you to really take your business to new heights. And guys, those are the 3 biggest mistakes that I made going from zero to making my first $1 million with dropshipping e-commerce. Not taking enough action, really getting stuck in that learning phase, not understanding the importance of cash flow as it relates to scaling, and you can only scale as much cash as you have in the bank or have access to. And the third one was, when you start making profit, reinvest that profit to build infrastructure. That infrastructure will allow you to scale to higher levels. And guys, those are my 3 biggest mistakes that I made. I definitely want you to hopefully take this on board. Try and avoid making those mistakes in your own business. If you realize you're making those mistakes right now, hopefully that's the wake-up call that you needed to stop making those mistakes. And guys, that's it from me. So if you need any help at all growing or scaling your e-commerce business, taking it to that 6 or 7 figure level, definitely go to ecommercesuccess.com/apply, schedule a call with me and my team. We can talk about your business growth, and work with you for the next 6 to 12 months to get your business to the next level, wherever that is for you. And guys, that's it for me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.